Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's video I'm going to show how I mix my preferred growing medium, and I'm mixing it up specifically to fill up and top off my potted potatoes, which have grown well above the tops of the pots they're in and are ready to be filled up so that they can finish producing some nice purple potatoes for my eating pleasure. So I'll show how I mix up that mix, which is a variation of something called Al's Gritty Mix, which can be found by Google search pretty quickly, Al's Gritty Mix. And my variation of it is based on pine bark fines and 3/8 inch pea gravel, a little bit of peat moss, which is actually called the Pro Mix, which contains a little bit of beneficial bacteria, and a tiny bit of lime, just probably 1/3 the amount that would normally be used, since this is of course potatoes, and potatoes like an acidic environment. And at the end of the video I'll show some tomato plants that I had abandoned. I left them in the Home Depot seedling trays, and they were pretty much, I was just gonna discard them, but at the last minute, about a week ago, I decided to plant them. Actually, using this growing medium, I was surprised to find today that in 1 week many of the tomatoes in those pots have produced tomatoes already, have fruits, and the roots have grown already through the holes in the bottom of the pots. So I would say that I'm having a good amount of success with this very coarse mix. It's highly aerated and it has great drainage and it is working really very well for me. I'm sure it would also work well for everybody else. It says pine mulch, but it's pine bark fines. Well, it is potatoes, but still I'm going to add a little bit of lime because it would probably still be too acidic. Half the amount that I would normally add. I'm going to add a little bit of peat moss. I don't have clay, so a little peat moss, just a small amount, instead of the clay that is sometimes recommended. So we're going to top off these potatoes. Well, it's been only about a week. I took these tomatoes, which I had pretty much abandoned, and they were in little Home Depot hex trays, you know, those little tiny trays, and they were going. I had extra pine bark fines, and so I mixed it up with the pea gravel, and it's really working well. I actually have little tomatoes on here. already just in 1 week from putting it into this pot. They were cramped in the trays. And also just to show that this mix, which has a very good aeration and percolation, in 1 week the roots grew from the little hex trays, the Home Depot hex seed starter trays, and it already is through the bottom of the pot here. You see it. So it's working out pretty good. It's called Al's Gritty Mix on the internet. And this is a variation of it. I didn't do it carefully, I just threw everything together roughly. And it's working out really well. So if you're interested, try it.